Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Luke, and today we're going to be talking about my 2022 bold NASCAR predictions. Now, let's kick things off with our first prediction, which is that Austin Cindric will get multiple wins this season. Now, the reason I say this is because I feel like with him compared to other drivers who have been rookies, is that he has not been rushed into Cup. We've seen recently all of these rookie drivers, if they're the top of the class in Xfinity for 1 year, immediately get bumped into Cup. And almost all the time, they don't look ready for Cup and they underperform and don't live up to the expectations. Now, with Austin Cindric, I believe this will go differently. As for that, he has been in Xfinity for multiple seasons and dominated it for multiple seasons. Now, I believe when he gets his nod up to Cup, which he is this season, he's going to be more prepared than other rookies have been, and I think he will surprise a lot of people. Now, for my second prediction, we are going to be talking about how I think Kyle Larson will get more wins than all of Hendrick combined. Now, we saw Kyle Larson's dominance last season, winning a combined 10 races on the season, which is more than a fourth of the races run in that season. Now, I believe that Larson will be able to keep this up, although not how you may think. I don't think he's going to get 10 wins. In fact, I don't even know if he's going to get more than half of the wins he's had, but I do believe between the three Hendrick drivers, I think William Byron and Alex Bowman will both win either once or twice, and Chase Elliott will win 2 or 3 times. I don't believe any of them will win more than that, and that will put them at maybe 5 to 6 wins, which I do believe Kyle Larson will get past. I believe Kyle Larson will get 6 wins in the next season, or 5, and I think that'll be more than the entire Hendrick crew can put up. Now, for my third prediction in the 2022 NASCAR season, I think that Kevin Harvick will get at least 3 wins. Now, we saw in 2021, he had a very slow start to the year. In fact, a slow start for most of the year until the very end when he started to finally find his rhythm back. Although he did not get a win, he was certainly more competitive than he was in the first half of the season. So, with that progression through the 2021 season, I think he'll pick up at the start of 2022 right where he left off in 2021. And he will be competitive, maybe not as much as he was when he won 9 races, but I think he will still be competitive enough to get at least 3 wins during the 2022 NASCAR season. On to my fourth prediction. I believe that Brad Keselowski will go winless. Now, we know Brad Keselowski's been driving for Penske for quite some time now, always getting a couple wins on each season. However, now that he's moving over to a team that isn't the same caliber as Penske, and although they are going to try to get it up to a caliber such as Penske was, it's not quite there yet. And I don't think it will be at the start of the season either, probably not even at the end of the season. And due to that fact, although Brad Keselowski can only usually seem to get a couple, maybe a few wins each season, I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off with the new team. On to my fifth prediction. I don't think anybody will get over 6 wins. Now, we've seen how we've always had a couple drivers, maybe 2 or 3, always have a breakout year every season, where they're the ones who are the cream of the crop, top of the class, but I don't think it's going to be the same this season. I think with the new car, with the next gen, everyone is going to be more equal, and I think we're going to have a greater equal field of elites here. I think that it's going to be kind of similar to 2016 when we had a lot of people winning kind of like in the playoffs. We had a lot of equal winners, I would say. And I think it's going to be kind of similar to that this season, throughout the entire season, where I believe that we are going to have a lot of people still trying to figure out the car. And I think that they're going to have to find their way. But I think it's going to take a lot of them kind of a good amount of time. And because of that, I think there's going to be a lot of different people being able to grasp wins. And for that reason, I don't think anybody's going to get over 6. Now, moving on to our next prediction, I believe that we will have 3 first-time winners this season. Now, we have the rookie in Austin Cindric, but we also have other drivers who are hungry for a win, such as Chase Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, and Corey LaJoie, and etc. With all of these people who are trying to get wins, and not just the people I mentioned, there are others, of course, I think that we're going to have a lot of people more hungry now that there's, once again, the next-gen car. It's going to open the door for these younger people, or maybe even older people who just haven't had a shot, to maybe go out there and contend a bit more. And it largely due to the fact that it is the next gen car, I believe that they are going to get this done, and they'll be able to get this done. We've seen the younger people are kind of better at adapting as they've had the advantage of having online technology, and they can maybe, be better than the old guys at switching over to things easier. And I think due to that fact, we're going to have three first time winners. I believe they will be Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe, and Tyler Reddick. On to my final prediction. I believe that Kyle Larson will miss the championship four. Now, we've seen that drivers aren't usually consistent when they have a dominant season. And they may still have a good season the year after, but it's almost never as good as the one prior. And I don't think Kyle Larson's going to get 10 wins. Like I said earlier, I don't think he's going to get over 6. I don't even know if he's going to get 6. But I do think he's not going to find a way into the championship four. We saw it with Kevin Harvick. He won 9 wins in the season after he missed the championship four. I know it sounds like a long shot, but I think, I hate to say it in every example, but with the next gen car, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the championship four. I do think he's one of the best at adapting to different situations. However, there's just a lot of unknowns, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it in over 4 other people who might figure this car out before him. Now we're moving on to 3 predictions that I don't think will happen, but I think there is a possibility, and we may end up seeing it. Now, for the first one, we have Kurt Busch will retire at the end of the season. Now, I know he signed a contract with 2311, and I think it is for multiple years. However, if this year does not go how he'd hope and how the team hopes, we don't know if maybe they will terminate the contract. We don't know if he's just going to hang it up there, if he doesn't even want to race any longer. And I don't think this is going to happen because we saw with the rumors of him retiring in the midst of last season, he seemed to shrug it off and kind of joke about it like, of course I'm going to keep racing. So it seems like he's not quite done yet, and he has more to prove. However, if he does do disappointing, you never know. He's old. It might happen. On to our next prediction, which God forbid doesn't happen, but somebody will get injured and miss at least 5 races. Now, with the new car, I know I'm saying it every time, but with the new car coming out, no one really has that much experience, and I think there's going to be a lot more crashes. As we've already seen with testing, there's been a few crashes. I think there is going to be a lot more, and with all of these, we've seen it with Eric Almirola in the past couple of years, or the past few years. We've seen drivers get injured, and I think with the big increase in what I believe will be crashes in this season, I think someone is bound to get injured. There may be also a couple things that NASCAR doesn't know about safety with this car that they're going to have to implement, and that unfortunately usually comes with trial and error. Now, I believe that once someone does get injured, they will try to correct it, and they will make the appropriate steps to further safe in the car. However, as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen, but there is a real possibility that someone could get injured here. On to our final prediction that I don't think will happen, but it could, is that Chase Elliott will go winless on road courses. Now, we've seen Chase Elliott on road courses. He is, when it's all said and done, he will be the best road course racer to ever race in NASCAR, in my opinion. Now, we have people like Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr. We have a lot of good road course racers, and I believe that Chase Elliott will at least get a couple, probably a few road course wins this year. It is a real possibility that he will go winless. We see Truex, he thinks he has something to prove. He's going to try to go out there and win. Larson, we saw the season he just had, and he was able to win a road course. How do we know he's not going to go get more? Austin Cindric, he's a good road course racer. He's now in Cup. He's going to go out there and try to win. We have a lot of guys who are going to try to go out there and win the road course races. Because of that, that prediction will stay how it is. And because of that, my prediction that could happen, but I don't believe it to, is that Chase Elliott will go winless on road courses in the 2022 NASCAR season. With all of those being said, those are my bold predictions for the 2022 NASCAR season. If you liked it, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe, because once I hit 25 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I will link a card up in the top corner of the video. If you want to go click on that, you can leave a comment, subscribe, and you will be entered into the giveaway. Once I hit 25 subscribers, I will randomly pick someone. I'll make a video for it, so you don't want to miss out. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.